heating, cooling, and electrical needs no matter what the situation, and they want you to know that they're here for you to take care of all those needs. They've taken extraordinary steps at Laney's to make sure that both you, their customer, as well as their own employees stay safe and healthy when they come out to your home or business. Laney's also knows this has been hard financially on our community, so please check out their 20% customer give back coupon. Just go to laneysinc.com. Present that coupon, and Laney's will give you 20% off your on-demand service call up to a limit of $200. So call Laney's today at 237-0543 for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical needs, knowing you can trust them to provide a healthy, safe, and world-class experience. Laney's, nobody does it better. Speaking of world-class experiences, there's going to be something very cool coming up on Monday, on Memorial Day, and we're very thankful to have Trent Barkus in with us here in studio this morning, and he's part of the Fargo National Cemetery Volunteer Committee. Good morning, Trent. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. Appreciate you making the time to tell us about this. So normally on Memorial Day, we all think about going to ceremonies and attending something in person. Things are a little different this year, but you're doing some really cool things to help us be able to observe this very important holiday.
Yep. Our group started off wanting to do a big live event out at the Fargo National Cemetery, but the events of the world have, kind of dampened, those things. So we decided to go to a virtual event.
Tell us a little bit about what the virtual event is going to be. I assume that most everything that happens at the cemetery will be about the same as usual. It's just that we can't have crowds of people gathering to observe.
Exactly. So we're trying to give that traditional Memorial Day event in a virtual way. So we have, it's a two-step process. So at 10 a.m. we have a live event, a short live event where we'll do taps, we'll do a prayer, just do those live things that, we want to do. But then, what we're working on right now at 2 p.m., released on our Facebook page, is we're having that big, longer traditional event. We've invited all the congressional delegation in the area, as well as the governors, and so we'll be having addresses from most of them. Our keynote is by Congressman Kelly Armstrong, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, Kelly's a great speaker at things like that. He really is. Tell us where we find this now online.
On Facebook.com/Fargo National Cemetery Committee.
Okay. All right. Very cool. So just check that out. Fargo National Cemetery Committee. If you get any of those words right, you're going to get Fargo Cemetery, and you'll be able to find it there. And it starts at 2:00. Is that right, Trent?
Yep. We'll be posting it live at 2:00. We're working on it right now. We're getting it edited and getting all those videos mastered and all that. So, but it will be released at 2:00.
Okay. And another way to see that, we are going to share that video stream on our website, am1100theflag.com. We're proud to do that, and thanks for letting us do that.
Well, thank you
so
very much.
it'll be your feed, but we're going to share it on our website too. So if you're not able to get there, you're going to end up seeing their feed on our website too, and be able to see that here. It should be a really good, and we're just about got everything down that we know that we need to do to carry it on radio too. So we're working on that too. We would love to be able to do that for those that are traveling, driving, and can't be able to watch. We can hear it as well. What kind of things go on at a typical ceremony on Memorial Day?
So we start the traditional things. So we start with a prayer. We lay wreaths. Typically, all the veterans organizations will lay specific wreaths. You'll have branch-specific things depending on where you are. And then I think the most touching thing is always taps, and then the volley after that.
Mm-hmm. About how long does the ceremony last?
It really depends on the speakers, and so depending on who you have. Ours right now is clocking in at about 45 minutes, depending on if we get any more videos. But so that's what we're looking at. It can be anywhere between 10 minutes and an hour.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the Fargo National Cemetery. It's a pretty cool thing, and I think there's a lot of people that really don't know much about it.
It's another hidden treasure in the Fargo area. It just opened up last year. When it gets to full capacity, it will be able to house 30,000 of our fallen veterans. As long as you served honorably in any of the armed forces, you're eligible to be buried out there. They have burials before COVID. They have burials several times a day during business days, and it's a very touching and very peaceful place.
If people want to find out more about this event, get in touch with you, how can they do that? How do they find out more?
You can go to our Facebook page, as mentioned earlier, or you can give me or our chairwoman, Brandy Pyle, a call. We're all pretty accessible to the public, and we want to, it's there to honor the veterans, and that's what we're there for.
I think it's so great that there are people in our community that will stand up and say, yes, I'm going to help. I'm going to do that. There's so many thankless jobs when it comes to volunteers, but we really appreciate what you and Brandy are doing to lead this effort. The whole issue of Memorial Day and service and sacrifice for the country has a personal meaning to you.
Yes. About a month ago is the anniversary when I was in high school. Phil Brown lost his life in Iraq, and we were on a track and field bus in high school, and Phil grew up 2 blocks from me. So that's the first one that I always think of. But having served, we've lost helicopter pilots, we've lost pilots. Paul Byer, Floyd Wells, who died at Pearl Harbor. All those people, this is their day, and we hope as a group that we celebrate all of those people. And
you are still an officer in the Navy Guard?
Yes, the right? Navy.
Okay.
Not the Guard, the U.S. Navy.
Okay.
I make sure I tell everyone that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And tell us a little bit about your service. How long have you served, and what can you tell us?
So I just passed 10 years. I enlisted in 2010. I deployed in 2013 on the USS Nimitz. We responded to...
The aircraft carrier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually funny. We were watching a movie, and it was supposed to be a different carrier, but you know your carrier, and the big 6'8" showed up, and I was like, wait a minute, that's the USS Nimitz. So I know that ship very well, and it's still out to sea, and it's out to sea getting ready for battle right now.
Yeah, very good. Well, Trent, thank you for coming in and sharing the story. Thanks for serving. Thanks for doing what you're doing with the cemetery and this memorial service on Monday. Again, 2 o'clock, go to facebook.com, Fargo National Cemetery Committee, and you'll be able to view the event, or you can hop on our website or our Facebook page and check that out as well. The Fargo National Cemetery's Memorial Day event, virtual event this year. So, Trent, thank you for coming in and telling us all about it.
Anytime.
Trent Barkus, and Trent is part of the committee to make all this happen. Very thankful for him and all those making it happen here on Monday.